Guys, I have unfortunate news. We're saying goodbye to our first set of breedjects. I don't feel bad. So, what do I mean by that? It's simple. I got 6 breedjects off of Wonder Trade. I turned them from their first form all the way to their final form. More work went into this Aegislash than anything. Mew can tell you why if he knows. But Mew, throw up everyone's stats. I've sent you the photos. Throw them up on screen. And say your final words. First up, Charizard. Thoughts on Charizard? No, I had nothing because I hate Charizards. Who will be our new Poke friend? We found a partner. Take care, Charizard. Who will be taking into our care? Wishy-washy. I accept you with open arms. I've actually never done a wishy-washy set, I don't believe. Sorry if the graphics aren't great. Let's see what this wishy-washy knows. It's a level 23. I'll make it work. Porygon 2. You will be missed. Let me tell you, this thing could stall. I still don't understand how conversion works. But you will be forever loved. It's a shame I had to get rid of you today. And I just got you today. Goodbye, buddy. My thoughts on Porygon 2? It's my favorite out of all the Porygons. I hope Anthony from Belgium takes good care of you. Goodbye, Porygon 2. I'm a champ. Wait, I'm a champ? Alright then. I accept this Machamp with open arms. I can work with this. Aegislash, I had to hunt a shiny Fletchling for you just to get a Duskstone. It was not worth it, but it was nice working with you. In the arms of an angel, I just realized my hand was covering the microphone. Hopefully it's not scuffed. Mew, if it's scuffed, turn it up at that moment until the audio is better. I like the way to take beep beep. Aegislash, you're broken. I love it. Goodbye, buddy. I don't even want to get rid of this one. I actually love Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is... Oh my god. Oh no, I don't want to have to get rid of it. Now I actually am emotional. Oh, I don't wanna. Vikavolt, you hit a ridiculous amount of guillotines. Again, you were broken. Goodbye, buddy. In the arms of an angel. You know what, Mio? If the audio is just terrible, just replace it with "In the Arms of an Angel" until I'm done the wonder trading. We got a Squirtle, guys. Apparently we're rocking the starters. If I get Totodile, I actually might just lose it. Incineroar. If you know me, you'll know I have nothing to say to this thing. Bye, Timmy. Oh no, Timmy fell down the well. We got an Ekans. AKA a snake. And we got Ricky, the Gigalith. You will actually be missed. It was fun making Rickroll puns with you. You are also gonna rock someone else's world. I know you will, buddy. Just like you did with mine. Bye. This is obviously fake, but I'm doing it for cinematic reasons. Bugger off. Goodbye, Gigalith. I'll always love you. We got a Trump beak. We got a Trump beak, guys. It's nice to meet you, Trumbeak. Let's see what level you are. And then Mew. Cut to when their final fight. Alright, Mew. Now that we've met her new family. Cut to everyone's fights that I have sent you. Guys. Now that we've gotten rid of our fellow Ricky friends, let's show us the Mew. Show everyone the honors that they have done us. And here we start with Charizard, Porygon 2, and Aegislash. Guinea pig, shut up. They took on a Tapu Fini. You guys are squeaky. They survived the Mystic Surge. The Psychic Terrain. Mew, just a reminder, you only have to ever edit out signature Z moves. My Aegislash, he hung on with his leftovers. Yes, I put leftovers on an Aegislash. Sue me. It got past the hidden power. But unfortunately, Aegislash died. That's when I set down my Trace Porygon 2. He had to be strong and use Conversion Z move. And he became a ghost type. Thunderous held on. It was at this moment I thought Porygon was screwed. It survived and got off a stab Shadow Ball. And it killed a Thunderous. Tapu Fini came back out, and I believe it finished it with a Hydro Pump. Yeah. Now I had just a Charizard left. So I said, let's go big or go home. Mega Charizard Y. MCA. Drought kicked in. I had 3 fire-type moves and 1 dragon-type. I didn't have a lot to hit this thing with. So I went for a stab boosted Inferno. Stab boosted Inferno. It went for a Moonblast. I survived. I went for a stab flamethrower. My guinea pig just hit my leg. It went for a neutral ice beam. I went for Inferno again. And it was enough to take out the Tapu. And I had just to fight Lucario. And I thought I might actually win this. Then it Mega Evolved. And then Focus Miss hits. That was enough to take out Charizard. Also, Mew, if you can you, like, just zoom in on the screen, but keep the graphics the same as it is? No. Because that would be Very lovely. And now we must see what Vikavolt and Incineroar and Ricky could do. I'm bad at acting, man. Alright, you know what? I won't act anymore. So I sent out the Vikavolt. They sent out the Charizard. I know, exciting. I hung on with the Focus Sash. I used the Spark. I take the Charizard down to halfway. It uses the Heat Wave. I sent out Ricky the Gigalith. It went for Heat Wave. I went for 4 times effective Rock Slide. They sent out their shiny Gengar. They used Icy Wind. I used the Rock Slide. It wasn't enough. Gengar finished me with a Shadow Ball. So I sent out Incineroar. It went for the Sludge Bomb. I went for Darkest Lariat. It goes for the Earthquake and finishes me off. And now, for the final battle. Me versus Ike. If you want to be in a battle, let me know. Because I post a thing on Discord. Mio, if you want, you can like Discord. I post on Discord every now and then asking for people to fight. And by that I mean this is the first time I have in like 10 years. So yeah. Be my content. So I sent out my Dragonite. And they sent out Jack. Which was a Jolteon, which, I don't know if you know this, but that's not a good matchup. Also, keep in mind, I haven't played Pokemon for like, I don't know, Mio, pull up the last time I played a Pokemon video. I went for the Vikavolt Switch. They used Volt Switch. They sent out Snivy, which was actually a Sceptile. It used Dragon Pulse. So I used Guillotine. And out of all the Guillotines that this Vikavolt has hit, that one missed. Goes for the Dragon Pulse. And I'm down. So I go for the Incineroar. It's the start of fight. They go for Brick Break. I'm like, crap. I take that fairly well. I go for a Fire Fang. Melts. That's not a fire joke either. Sceptile goes for an Earthquake. And I barely survive it. I go for the Darkest Lariat to finish it off. And Snivy is down. I assume you guys can guess who that was by the username. Or the nickname. So we have a Miltank coming out. It uses Body Slam. So I'm like, Aegislash, let's do this. So I immediately go for the King's Shield because bulky boy. It went for the Thunder Punch. I was like, is this thing a scrappy Miltank? Because I believe it can get the abilities. Mew, throw up the abilities of Miltank. It went for another Thunder Punch. I go for the stance change. This is my first time using an Aegislash, by the way. I go for the Iron Head. It does alright damage. Not great, but not bad. So I go back into my defensive form with King's Shield. However, this Miltank goes for Milk Drink. They go for the Thunder Punch. I go back into offense. I go for the Night Slash. They go for the Milk Drink. Mew, if you want, you can speed this bit up.
I go for the Iron Head. They go for the Body Slam, which hits, which means yes, it is a scrappy. I go for the Iron Head. And I'm like, alright, one more hit to take this thing out. It goes for the Thunder Punch. But it gets the paralysis. And I get the Night Slash off.
So they sent out Misty. Misty the Floatzel. So I'm like, bulky boy. So I go King's Shield. They go for the crunch. I'm like, oh, thank God. So I regain some health from the leftovers. They go for the crunch again. I'm like, okay. Does near to nothing because I'm in my defensive form. I go for a slash. Does half health. I'm like, okay. Let's just go for another slash, I believe. No, it withdrew. What did I do then? Sent out Jack. And I was paralyzed. We will never know what I did that turn. My guinea pigs are assaulting me. So this Jolteon went for Gigavolt Havoc. I believe it is called. And that's a kill. So I'm like, Porygon 2, let's do this. So I get its Volt Absorb, which is like, oh, thank God. Because I had Thunderbolt on this thing. Mew, show the move sets either before the video or after the video. Like at the start or at the end. So I go for the Z conversion. Getting a boost in +1 in all my stats. So I'm like, I'm the ghost type now. They go for the crunch. I'm like, damn it. It does decent damage. I go for the thunderbolt. Which actually, now that I realize it, that would have been a bad idea if they switched into Jolteon. Now they send out Ray, though. Which is their low punny. So I'm like, why? Then I remembered, Mega Lopunny is scrappy, doesn't it? So they go for the return, and this hurt. This hurt a good bit. I go for the recover. I'm like, alright. This is gonna suck because Lopunny has high friendship because you need to evolve it with good friendship. So it goes for the Dizzy Punch, trying to get the confusion on me. I go for the T-Bolt. It does half health with a crit. It goes for the Drain Punch. And for some reason I did not use Recover. I used Thunderbolt again. So now Charizard Y gets sent out. I prefer Charizard X, but whatever. So the Drought kicks in. I have Stab now, and I have the Drought effect. They go for the Dizzy Punch. I'm like, alright, that hurts. I can't speak. I go for the Flamethrower. That's enough to take out the Lopunny. So now Jack is sent back out. They go for the Bolt Switch. I'm like, well, that's dead. And then Elvis is sent in, which is their Naganadale. And I'm like, go Ricky. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We're no straight down. And that's the battle. So yeah, if you guys have any theme tunes you want to suggest, let me know. Maybe I'll consider.